Alright, now that I have slept, rested, drank my coffee in the morning, let's get back to business. As you can tell, I'm outside of the castle, which, in terms of continuity, breaks what I was doing earlier, because I was, when I left off in the video, outside in the courtyard where the boos are. So let's just go there. The reason being is because I turned off the emulator, closed out of it, to, you know, like I said, go to sleep that night. I didn't feel like staying up a few extra hours to play Mario 64. Because I am getting sick and I've got a long day of work ahead of me, but not that that's particularly going to be relevant here. But, anyways, now, I know I said we're going to do red coins with red coins with the 100 coin star for convenience, but for this case, I'm actually going to make an exception. Because the star I'm going to be doing here, the merry-go-round, there is a lot of chances for me to get blue coins, so I would much rather. Oh my God, that was spooky. All right, so there's a lot of chances to get coins in this level because, well, nope, come on, don't go in there. Because the boos and the eyeballs all give you 5 coins whenever you kill them. So getting a lot of coins is not necessarily difficult in this level. Come on now. See? You can even get a 2 for 1. That's 10 coins. We are making bank right now. And I don't have a particular route for like what I want to do here. I'm just kind of winging it. I just know I want to have 75, I think, before come on, look at me. Look at me in the eyes. There we go. Anyways, I want to have a certain amount, I think it's like 75, because I think there's 5 ghosts you have to kill in the merry-go-round. Because that's 25 coins you're guaranteed. So, I'm just going to kind of get what I want here before I do that. Oh, shit. Well, that's inconvenient. Damn it, that was a blue coin that I'm not getting. Ugh. Come over here, buddy. Please. There we go. Oh man, I thought I was going to, miss that for a second. Oh, just further affirmation that you don't actually need the staircase to progress in this level. Well, when I get it, you'll see. When I get it, you'll see. Eventually I will. Well, whatever, I'll just fucking do this one. This one's easier, so I can see where I'm going. Yeah, you can just wall kick up there. Wall kicking is a great mechanic, and it allows you to skip around so many, just various parts of the game. It's fucking wonderful. Alrighty. I'm actually gonna go up here, because there's a stock load of coins up here that I can get. Because there's a blue coin switch. Yep, there we are. Now, in the DS remake of this game, which isn't as good, but is still kind of cool at points, this is the section where you would actually get the portrait to go find the stage to unlock Luigi, which is actually a pretty interesting stage. Alright. But that's irrelevant because we're not playing in that version of the game, so we've almost got everything we need. Let's just get this guy real quick. There we go. So now I want to take a shortcut down to that little merry-go-round. This is where I fell earlier, and this is what it leads to. Fortunately, resting has not made me feel any less sick than I was last time I was recording, which is unfortunate. Right now, where are them boos at? Oh, there we go. It's this portrait. I forget. Come on. Don't be a dick. There we go. Everything I needed. There we go. And also one thing that's really humorous to me is once you get the 100 coin star, Mario starts moving, but the star remains in place. So we're gonna just kill this guy. You actually have to fight him 3 different times in this level. It's kind of ridiculous. Not a fan of it, actually. I have no idea why the camera just decided to do that instead of just going to the right. That might have been easier. But, yeah. You have to fight this guy 3 different times in this level. It's kind of repetitive. Alrighty, let's go back. I should be able to finish this up while I'm recording this section. Oh, wonderful. Mario, you just killed the king of all ghosts. This guy should not be a problem. Alright. Now we're gonna go get red coins, but we're gonna do the red coins on their own since we already have the 100 coin star. So, I will say this is another example of one of those things in this game that was nightmare fuel to me as a child. That is a killer piano that wants to eat you. There's absolutely nothing charming about that whatsoever. The chair is literally just kind of not sure what to do with itself. There we go. I've never actually had that happen before. That's pretty funny. Alright, now normally you want to go to the 2nd floor to get this one, but I think it's possible to just wall kick up here. I'm trying to remember which wall you can do it on now. It might not be. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is, but I don't really know how to do it, so you know what, fuck it. We're just gonna go upstairs. But I will have to go back downstairs because there is one more red coin, I believe, that is downstairs, and I think it is just one. The rest will be up here on the 2nd floor. So let's go get that real quick. Mario! God, the ledges sketch me on this game. There'll be times when Mario, in case you don't notice, will like stand on a ledge and just start like rapidly stuttering. It's pretty hilarious. Alright, is there anyone this way? I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, there's nothing here for me. Oh. No, this is the book puzzle. I keep forgetting. I don't usually get a ton of these stars. Or I haven't in a while anyways. I just went in here, what the fuck? Okay. Obviously being sick is clearly diminishing my sense of where things are. Alright, so now that we've raided the coffins of all their money, let's just get the last red coin. There we are. Now, of course, you can't actually see where that is because it's in a very inconvenient spot. Oh, shit. Come on. Now then. Let's just make our way over here, because the star is over here. Right. Also, in case you're wondering, if you've seen that a couple times, or if you've seen it before, when you do a ground pound underneath the star, it makes you drop straight down instead of, like, floating upwards, because whenever you hit a star, basically, like, it carries your vertical momentum, kind of. I think that's a way to explain it. I really need to stop doing that. So, like, if you jump underneath it, it'll make you go up a little more. But if you ground pound, it'll make you fall straight to the ground. Not particularly, you know, important to note, but it's kind of cool. Alrighty, we're on our last 2 stars. We're gonna fight King Boo for the 3rd and final time. There's one more boss in this level, but that boss is not a ghost. The boss is actually a gigantic eyeball. It's actually really, really unintuitive. Because you fight it the same way you fight a regular eyeball. I remember back when I was younger, getting up here was like the biggest friggin' challenge for me for some reason. Actually, you know what, since I got the invisible cap, let's just go fight that eyeball instead. Yep. that ghost portrait was actually hidden. So yep, there you go. The boss fight. The hiding of it was clever, but the boss fight itself is relatively unexciting. So, forgive me for lying to you, we are not fighting King Boo that time. We are going to fight him next. Now, as you can see, I have 30 stars. Not that there's... I did it again. I need to stop. Well, actually, it doesn't matter because it's the last time I go here, so... But yeah, it says we have enough for the 30-star door, which doesn't really matter since we've kind of beaten Bowser 2 already. But we will go to the 30-star door eventually, just to get, you know, the, we'll get there eventually just, you know, so we can get all the stars in Dire Docks, which I'm not particularly looking forward to. Dire Docks is a really cool level, but I hate swimming a lot, and I hate the water levels on emulator because they lag. On top of that, getting 100 coins is kind of a pain in the ass on the level for me, so. Oh, shit. I never planned on this happening. So I guess we'll take this conservatively. Dude, his hitbox is huge. There we go. You know, now that I think about it with things like that... hold on, let me get this first. I'm gonna kick up to this thing. Yeah, but now that I think about it, when you see how the ground pound works and you know how it has, like, the frames where you're not, like, you don't really get touched by anything, I guess it kind of makes sense because in boss fights like that, if it was interruptible, you would not be able to ground pound anything without getting, like, bounced around. And that would really, really suck. So I guess it's kind of, you know, kind of an interesting feature. So, now, we can go to Dire Docks next. Actually, yeah, let's just get this out of the way. I really don't want to do this level, so the faster I get it knocked out, the better off I'll be. This level is not nearly as cool to me as, well, Jolly Roger Bay. I like Jolly Roger Bay a lot more. Also, in case you noticed, one thing that's definitely different from on emulator from actual console is the fact that the sheet of water you enter is actually fully transparent on console, and the emulator is making it so it's like a solid fill. That's kind of annoying. So, fun fact though, a lot of people like to swim like this, you know, really fast, or, you know, kick. But if you want to go fast, the fastest way to swim with Mario is to time your breaststroke. Like when it makes that, not that zapping noise, but that one. That's how you know you've gotten the fastest. Alright, yeah, I need that air bubble. I'm trying to remember what the order of these chests is. I think this one's next. Yep, okay, cool. There's one more before we're done to the last one, which is the biggest pain in the ass. Alright. Shoutouts to that friendly ass shark that's not tearing Mario's face off. Got it. Nope. It's actually a really goofy looking shark, I'm not gonna lie. Should have included like a whale or something massive like that. Alrighty. Oh shit, I'm swimming in the opposite direction. Let's not get sucked into that thing, because that kind of sucks. And if you don't know how to swim like the fastest, like, you know, like I was saying, using time to breaststrokes, getting past that vortex is a little more challenging. But it's pretty easy to get past. Guess we'll get one more star here before we stop recording for the time being. And we sure as fuck are not doing this star right now, because I do not feel like doing that. Let's do this one. This one's actually really interesting. They use this ring gimmick, though, way too much in this level. And if you miss it, oh, god damn it, dude. Come on. I'm just like just barely missing it. Ugh, come on, Mario, stop. Sucks because I missed the easiest pattern. One more. There we go. That's a fairly interesting story, you know, doing that. Like, you just see all these rings and you might get curious and say, wonder what happens when I swim through that. There's another story in this level that uses rings as well, but we're not going to do that this episode. We'll probably get it accomplished on the next recording. So, yeah, that's it for this time. I'll stop recording, and you guys look forward to the next part, I suppose.